So, you guys want to know the most annoying thing about owning a Mazdaspeed? Well, besides it breaking down every other week and throwing a rod through the block every year or so, but other than that, is this right here. These freaking bumper tabs are always broken. Tell me yours isn't. Alright, I'm sure someone's isn't, but like 95% of them, they break, or they're going to break. So, today I'm going to be fixing this. And it is a permanent solution. It's not like a zip ties or anything. And it's also not going to be that two-part system a lot of people use that have that little rubber band. It's just going to be one latch, and that's it. Well, one latch on both sides, that is. And to be fixing my bumper, I'm going to be using two of these quicklatch minis. You see the part number right here is QL25S mini. And I believe these are 1 1/4 inch. These parts are. So first part was what I'm going to do is just have the bumper pulled out of the way, and then I'm going to kind of just mock up the general area of where I want the latch, and then I'll find a suitable spot for the post. It's probably going to be in this little area somewhere for the post. So once I find a suitable spot, I'll let you guys know. All right, well, I guess one of the steps should be to make sure your drill is charged. I only got like 5 or 10 seconds of drilling out of this, but this is all I've gotten drilled so far. This is where I decided to put it. It should hold plenty strong enough, and it's gonna end up somewhere in this area of the bumper. I'm hoping that the edge of this guy will be like right where this little crease is. So not on it, but like right next to it. So while we're waiting, this is how you set up your post. You're gonna run the nut all the way down, and then you'll install one washer, and then once your hole is drilled, you put this here, and then you'll come to the back side of this little metal bracket right here. Well, it's not really a bracket, but it's part of the fender. You'll put the other washer and the other nut on the back side of this, and then you'll adjust it. Just leave them loose. Once my drill is finished charging for a little bit, I'll come back and show you kind of what it looks like. So my drill charged enough that I can get this hole done. So as you can see, like I said, I mounted it all the way in as far as I could, and it's just kind of loosely in there. It's not fully bolted down yet. So now all I'm going to do is put a little grease on the end of this, and then latch the bumper up where it's supposed to go, and make sure that the bumper hits on that ball, and then you'll have a mark with grease where you're supposed to drill. So I have my grease right here, and then I'll show you guys the hole once I'm finished. All right, so now we have our little grease mark right here. So I think what I'm going to start is I'm going to drill a very small hole right there from the inside. So once I have the hole drilled from the inside, I'm going to put a piece of tape over it, and then I'm going to finish drilling it up to 3/4 of an inch, and then I'll be able to test fit my quick latch, like the big piece, and we'll be able to finalize the height of this little ball right here, and then that'll pretty much be it. And then after I'm done, I'm going to add a little bit of blue Loctite to these so that it won't vibrate loose anytime. And then that'll pretty much be it for this, and then you'll just repeat the same thing on the other side. All right guys, right before the sun's getting to my work area, I finished it. Well, I mean the passenger side. It's not like 100% perfect, but like the bumper's not gonna just fall out anymore. The only thing is like this part right here can kind of still look weird, but it's not gonna like fall out. And it does work. You just gotta press this and pull out on the bumper a little bit, and the bumper comes out. Here's the finished product. As you can see, I put it right in this little hole right here, and you can kind of see I have some blue Loctite on both. I do have it on both sides. Once you get it up there, you just kind of push it in, and it just pops in there. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but it does work pretty well, pretty strong. Not just gonna fall out anymore while I'm driving. is it happens almost every single time I drove it. Super annoying. So now I'm gonna take all this crap, bring it on the other side, and then I'll do the other side real quick. All right, well, here's the finished product. Here's the driver's side. And here's the passenger side. They both click pretty easily. I must have gotten really lucky on the passenger side, because on the driver's side, I really had to adjust it. I had to adjust this out like 5 or 6 times, and it's still probably a little bit too tight, but it still works. I got it to a point where I could work it just fine. So yeah, the bumper lines up pretty well. There's a little gap right here, but that's because there's supposed to be a little tab on that white piece on the inside, but it's gone. So this is always just going to be like this probably, unless I add another one up here. But I mean, this one is, I mean, it's pretty good. So just with just this one, so it's not ever going to fall out. And to be honest, this side never really fell out. It was mostly this side that fell out pretty much every single drive, and is not going to fall out this time. But you can see this gap is better on this one, because I think it still has that tab, but this part still sticks out. So I'm honestly not sure what I'm gonna do about this. Probably nothing, but there is that bolt in here still that's supposed to hold it, so I might just remove it because it's not on the driver's side. It might make this look better. So honestly, let me go ahead and try that. I'm gonna take this bolt out and we'll see how it looks. All right, so removing that screw did kind of help, but I mean, I'm sure once I drive it, it's just gonna do this. You can still pop it out very easily, so I'm sure once I drive it, it'll just pop out. But at least the whole thing's not just gonna keep falling out anymore, so pretty happy with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Pretty simple install today, but it's gonna make the car just that much less annoying. So if it helps anybody out, let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.